Hello, my beautiful fire signs, and welcome to your extended reading. So, for those of you that join me on from TikTok or Instagram, you already know the basic energy. As always, for those that have joined me on YouTube, I'm just going to reiterate that. But before I begin, look at this candle, guys. It's like talking to me. It's very sparky. You know, maybe there's some spirit activity going on there. Who knows? Anyway, let's get stuck into the reading. So, I've asked, what is the shift that is happening for you under this new moon? And for you guys, it is these two nines here, which is lovely because 9 is a number for me, of completion. You know, 10 is like the end, but 9 is like, we're done here. We've completed something. So, but essentially what I'm feeling is you are shifting into trust from a place of not trusting after past disappointments. There was this feeling that was coming through of like, oh, I keep trying new things, I keep trying new people in relationships, new jobs, new careers, whatever it is for you. And, you know, it always just ends with me overthinking and wondering if I've done the right thing, and it never quite leads anywhere. And so you've almost lost trust in your own vision in the past, but under this new moon, all of that is just going away because we've got the Ace of Cups here. Again, it's just this faith energy of like, I know what I love and I know that I'm going in the right direction and I can trust in that. And it doesn't matter what's gone before because that was before. This is like a fresh new beginning for you. Like a new chapter in your life where you see yourself differently, where you don't judge yourself for the past, but you also don't imagine that the future is going to be like the past. It's like that all of that has just been almost like if it was a book of you, like an autobiography, that was like a chapter of your life, okay, that you finished reading it, you know, and it was one of those chapters that was just really frustrating, but it had some happy moments and some hopeful moments, but then it also had some really dark moments as well. But anyway, you finish the chapter and it's the end of that book. Almost. It's almost like the end of a book. And then you put the book on the shelf and it's gone, okay? Because now you're starting the next book in your chapter, in your story, shall we say, your epic story of you. And yeah, there's just no attachment to the past. It's gone. Why would you? Like, you're not going to look back on a past. If you're reading a book, you're not going to look back at the last chapter whilst you're engaged in the current chapter that you're reading. So it's like you're just more in the present moment. You're more able to be in the present moment because you're able to almost compartmentalize those parts of your life that have gone before, rather than thinking, oh, it's always happened like this, so it's going to happen like this again. So that's really good. And then with the Death card and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel, again, this is like a trust in yourself, a trust in divine timing, and a trust also in the universe that it's got your back and it's pushing you in the right direction and it's supporting you for where you need to go. It's supporting your divine path, and you have a belief in your divine path now, you know, in your dharma, in what you came here to do, because we all have one of those. So yeah, it's a shift into trusting yourself and the universe. Not questioning it. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get stuck into the main reading, because we are nearly in this new moon Gemini energy, which makes me even more chatty than I usually am. So I'm Watching myself there. So for this reading, we're going to do, what are you ready to call in? Or what are we ready to call in, I should say, because I'm Gemini rising. What part of us is being activated under this new moon? What blessings are coming in for us and obstacles we want to be aware of? And some guidance at the end there. I just said that this was an air sign reading, and it totally isn't, and I'm so sorry. But I think it's because it's Gemini, the Gemini new moon. So I got confused there. This is definitely fire energy. But I'm still taking whatever resonates for me, because I do have some fire in my chart. So what are we ready to call in, guys? What are we ready to call in, fire signs, under this new moon? What are we ready to call in? Oh, I love that that one came in again. It's like independence and reciprocity. But I feel a sense of hope when I'm looking at this strength card. It's like you're calling in this new sense of hope and excitement. Can you see her eye there? It's like, oh wow, something good is going to happen. And even the lamb is doing the same thing. Look, it's like, wow, I can see what's over there. Is that for us? So yeah, it's a return of hope, return of trust, return of hope. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling from that card. So you're calling that in. And you're calling in your vision as well of like what you hope for. Maybe you're asking yourself that question. What do I hope to see in my future? What do I hope to see in the picture of my existence? You know, what does it look like? What does it feel like? I really love that. And then with the Six of Pentacles, I might clarify that one, but it feels like you're calling in, reciprocity, you know? Friends and partners that are kind of on your level, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. You're calling that in. You're like, I'm ready for that. I'm ready to believe again. I'm ready to have faith and hope again. And I'm ready to allow people into my life who are, you know, similar to me. Let's just clarify that Six of Pentacles. Because I feel like, as I said before, you were like, things that happened in the past were kind of blocking you in a way from attracting these friends, maybe business partners that can actually engage with you on your level. It's like you couldn't quite access that. It wasn't quite being called into your field, into your vibrational field yet, because there were these blocks around, you know, you not trusting yourself, thinking you didn't know what you were doing, or you were choosing the wrong path or whatever. So it's clear now, and I feel like the universe is just bringing it to you. And look, can you see the infinity symbol there and the infinity symbol there? And it's like this understanding that you've got where you're like, the universe is infinite and I am connected to everything. And when I'm in my flow, when I'm releasing all these doubts, these fears, these limitations, then I will receive all the abundance I need, and it will be an endless flow. You know, this infinity symbol goes round and round, it doesn't stop. So I think you're coming into that realization. But yeah, you're calling all this in to yourself. I've got the Seven of Cups clarifying the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, you're going to have so many choices, so many people to engage with under this new moon. And I think that you're going to be having many opportunities to grow things with those connections, perhaps projects, collaborations, where you can work together and build things together. We're just going to get one more for that Seven of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, look at that. Yeah, these are, you're calling in your soul tribe, basically. You're calling in a new vision for your life, a new hope for your future, of a world that, where you're surrounded by soul tribe, where you're surrounded by people who are right for you, who are meant for you and are on your level. And that will lead you to your Ten of Pentacles. It will. Because as I said in the air signs reading, and if you have air in your chart, you should go and watch it, because you may have prominent air placements in your chart and it may resonate. And anyway, all of the energy is connected. So if you feel to, you can watch all 4 of the readings. But my point I was making was that that energy was coming through in that air signs reading, was that the people that you surround yourself with are connected to your abundance. And if you're surrounded with people who are not only able to give back to you what you give to them in some way, where it's balanced exchange of energy, you're not overgiving, they're not overgiving, but also, you know, they're people that want to see you win, that's when your abundance multiplies. You're more likely to reach your Ten of Pentacles surrounded by your soul tribe than being surrounded by, you know, dare I say it, guys, blood relatives. You know, maybe blood is thicker than water, but soul is thicker than blood. Stronger than blood. It is. It's gonna lead you to success. I'm not saying, you know, get rid of your blood relations. I'm not saying that, but I am saying they can hold us back sometimes, because they want us in a box of what we were when we were younger, where we fitted into the family, where it was convenient for them to see us. And that's not a slight on those people. It's just that sometimes it can be limiting. There can be projections. And you can absolutely have a soul connection with somebody who is a blood relative. You can. It's not that that doesn't exist, but, you know, also, oh, I don't want to get into the subject of different types of soul connection, but let's just continue. So yeah, I could just talk about these subjects for hours. The Seven of Cups is saying, yeah, you've just got so many of these people coming towards you, and it's gonna really, you're gonna be creating something together and moving towards this Ten of Pentacles. I haven't actually asked the next question yet, but I've just pulled the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords, and we were talking about, you know, people who can limit your energy, or can sort of block you from your abundance. I do feel under this new moon, you're in your High Priestess energy. Your intuition is strong. Your psychic ability is strong. Trust in that. I think you will be trusting in that, and I think that you'll feel anybody who is not really truly being themselves. I'm seeing here that he's masking himself. He doesn't want to be seen. So there could be people in your life who are not really showing you who they truly are, and they don't actually mean well. They're not there for your highest good. And I don't want to get down that road and get all negative, okay? Because it's not really you know, people are all on their own path, but we do have to recognize as empaths and people who always want to see the best in people, because we do, that sometimes people do not want the best for us. They just don't. And we can see the best in them, but the more we do that, the more their energy, their entanglement with us is going to impact our ability to call all of this beautiful stuff in. So sorry for the lecture, guys, but I'm talking to myself as well, and this is through my experience of being empathic. And I think the reason it's coming through on the fire signs reading is you guys are incredibly generous, but you're also incredibly loyal when it comes to family and friends, but you really have to notice who wants you in your highest version of yourself and who doesn't. And sometimes people in your circle do not want to see you in your highest version. You're going to know who those are under this energy, under this new moon. And it's not like you have to cut them out, but you'll just be very careful what kind of information you share with them, how much of your energy you share with them and your time. And if you do, that you'll be engaging in, your clearing techniques and spiritual hygiene. And, even putting protections up, guys. Protection, whatever you do for that. I'm thinking I might actually do a little course on that, but I'm still preparing it, so I will let you know. It will be donation based only, but I feel like it's something that we could all do with right now. We have to be clearing our energy regularly. We have to be aware of these things. It's no good walking around with our head in the clouds, the lovely empaths that we are, and going, oh, well, I'm sure they do mean well. They might do, but they might not do. And it's not like you're thinking negatively of people. It's more that you're just having an awareness that those energies do exist. Those energies of competition, those energies of jealousy, they all exist. We've probably been in them ourselves at some point in our lives. Not as likely if you're an empathic creature, but you've maybe felt it. It does exist. Anyways, I shall stop going on about that, and we will move on to what part of me. Sorry, that really sounded like a lecture, guys, and I really didn't mean it to. But I just really want everybody to do well, and I've just really noticed that there's a lot of that kind of sort of competitive energy around at the moment, and we just need to be clearing it, basically, because we need to keep moving forward at this point. Right, what part of us is being activated? What part of us is being activated under this new moon, fire signs? Ooh, Judgment and Four of Swords. Okay. This is making peace with the past. Look, you're freeing your past self. You're like, thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the learning and the healing and all of that. But I let you go now. I release you. So the energy of Gemini is like breezing through you. It is an air energy. And you're letting that old story die, that old self die. Yeah, it's beautiful, guys. It's just being released. You're too big for that person. Like you appreciate where you've come from. You appreciate, you know, this past version of you and everything that you experienced, what it taught you. But it's just a ghost now. It's going up into the ether, you know, released to be free. Not really, you don't need to hold on to it anymore. You know, you can just let it go and be free. Yeah, I think I've been getting this message for you guys quite a lot, but I do feel this new moon's going to be pretty, it's like a last exhale, like, yeah, stepping into the new you. Whoa. I love that. And look at all the green heart chakra energy. Your heart has been really healed. That's what's being activated. It's refreshed, it's renewed. And it's time. Yeah, time to be yourself again. Right. I can't say any more about that. It's really beautiful. So let's ask what blessings are coming in for you. How is this new moon blessing us? Oh, I know you're going to like that one. I think we got this exact same card for the air signs, which is hilarious. Are you guys dating air signs at the moment? Do you have your eye on an air sign? A sexy little air sign. Does air and fire work in a connection? I think it does actually. I think I've had a lot of my exes have had fire placements. Okay, and then we have got Two of Pentacles to Nine of Pentacles. I'm seeing it as a progression. I sometimes see it like that. So what blessings are coming in for us under this moon? It's, just move it down a bit. I'm trying to angle it so, there we go. Yeah, the blessing of this new moon is that it invites you to come out of this lonely Two of Pentacles, juggling, decision-making energy into presence and joy. And because of that, because you're just getting on with things and enjoying the experience of being you, then you are attracting in this beautiful love energy, this lover's energy. Hopefully a sexy little partner for you. Oh, I got the devil. But listen, guys, now what you need to know about the devil is it's not always a bad thing, okay? Maybe I feel like you may have been like a little bit guarded towards intense, passionate connections. And I feel like this came across a little bit in the air signs as well. And you were like almost cautious of these types of connections where it felt really passionate and exciting, and you know, there was intense chemistry there, and then mind to mind connection, soul to soul connection. It was just full on. And it turned out that those connections were perhaps a bit toxic, or you know, something happened where you betrayed, or you got your heart broken, or something that caused some sort of, you know, something within you to not trust an intensely passionate connection. And so what I feel is that you're now being blessed with that again. And you may feel like, oh my gosh, it's the devil, you know, this obsession. If I'm obsessed with this person and I've got so much feeling for them, then it's got to be bad. But I'm feeling like, no, it's not. I'm going to say that to you. The Devil and the Lovers are, if you look at them in the original tarot deck, they're very similar. There's a similar energy going on there because it's about attachment. It's about bonds. But not all intense relationships are bad. I don't normally feel called to say that, guys, but I'm just feeling that's the message. I feel like it's okay, okay? Just tell yourself it's okay. If something comes in and it gets really hot and heavy really quickly and there's feelings and you're like, oh my God, not this again, just chill. It's okay. Why? Because this is Ten of Pentacles. This connection that's coming towards you could lead to this. Before I give you bad advice, let me just ask, is there anything that they need to be aware of with anyone that is coming towards them in this energy? Is there anything you need to be aware of? Knight of Swords. It might come in quickly. Okay. Anything else? So there may be like lots of back and forth messaging with this Knight of Swords. Again, you might think, oh, this is just the same old, same old. So be aware of that. But I don't think it's anything you need to worry about. With the Seven of Pentacles, I think you need to be aware here that there might you might need to exercise some patience. And just take this as it comes, although it may feel really intense and it may actually be leading to something that could be seriously a life partner and very secure and very grounded and long term. It isn't necessarily going to move fast. It might do in the beginning with the Knight of Swords, but it's something that's going to grow slowly over time. With the Page of Pentacles here as well, it's like you're both learning here about yourself. Because as we said, you've stepped into this new version of yourself. You've released the old version of yourself. And so now you're this new person. And that new person, this page, this student, is coming into this kind of energy. And you're like, hold on, I'm still learning how to be this person. You know, this page doesn't look very sure of themselves yet. So, you know, but they will be. But it's almost like you're going to feel this and it's going to feel like you want to rush. You're also going to be a bit guarded against it with this person. You know, there'll be lots of back and forth messaging and you'll be like, wow, this has got so much potential. But then you're being reminded that you need to have patience and that this is actually going to take some time to grow and that the both of you will need to take it slowly, even though there is this chemistry going on. So that's pretty cool, guys. I'm digging it. I'm digging that for you guys. I hope that you're going to invite me to the wedding. I would love to come and be part of that. I really would. If you're not single, why the hell are you watching a tarot reading? But if you're not single, sorry, I shouldn't say that, but most people who watch tarot readings tend to be in relationship issues. But if you are not single, I guess it's a renewal of, you know, that initial fire that you guys felt at the beginning. Maybe you've both grown. Maybe you're both having this kind of renewal energy coming in for you under the new moon. And you both feel a bit different, you know. if you've been partners for a long time and you're like looking at each other like, oh, okay, how do we navigate this? But, you know, you've still got almost like the passion grows, like, because you see each other differently in a new light. You know, you already love each other, but now you love each other more. You love a new version of them. That is sexy. That is super sexy, guys. And I've got the Chariot there. That just wanted to come out. Keep moving forward. Adventures lie ahead. So, right, we've got any obstacles to be aware of under this new moon. What do my fire signs need to take care with? Any little blocks? I don't want to say blocks, I want to say obstacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, just don't question stuff. Just go with the flow. If it feels good, it probably is good in this energy. You know, you've released a lot, and the new moon is really a fresh slate. I feel like you can trust whatever comes towards you. It's more aligned. You know, if it's coming back into your life and it's in your life, it's supposed to be in your life. You can trust it. Don't question yourself. Don't doubt yourself. I think that's a minor energy though. It's only like a minor arcana. It's not a big thing. You guys are you're gonna ace it. Because you're my firecrackers, so you know. You always ace it, right? Right, what is the final guidance for this new moon? And then I'm gonna go and get my hair. I'm gonna henna my hair, guys. Which is always a bit messy, but worth it. Oh, final guidance. Hold on a moment here. What is this? We've got 2 sevens. It's a patience energy. Don't get in 8 swords. Don't get in your head through any kind of waiting. And I think that makes sense because, like, when you get excited about something, you want it to move quickly sometimes, and sometimes it's not meant to. You know, bear in mind as well, you're on your own journey. So even if something exciting happens, a new person or a new job or anything that's happening in your life that's new and you're excited about, but it probably is this lover's energy that comes in. But even if that's all going on, you know, you don't have to rush it. You can just enjoy it. Just enjoy what's coming towards you. Take your time to make choices and decisions in this energy. And remember what you've learned with the 6 of Cups. You know, you've come a long way. You've come a long way. You've learned a lot. You are very wise now. And you know that you don't need to rush things that feel good. You just need to allow them to be what they are. Let them grow. Like if that's your relationship with this lover's energy, you're not going to sit there. Like if it was a plant, I mean, if your relationship was a plant, you're not going to like sit there the whole time checking to see if the leaves are growing. You know, you're not, like, because then you're missing out on everything else. I'm just going to get one more to tie all those cards together. But I feel it's like, yeah, it's the same again, guys. It's repeating message. So funny. But when it repeats, it's clear. Guidance is, you know, just take your time. Take your time with your decisions. Because there is no rush. There's no rush in your life. You just don't need to rush. You can enjoy what's coming towards you. You can enjoy this new lease on life that you've got and just feel into it. Just feel into it. Yeah, that's the vibe. Okay, don't get in this energy. Do not. Do not. And if you do, go shake your booty. Shaking your booty is a very good way of removing Eight of Swords energy, because you can't think very much when you're moving your body, right? That's why I love yoga, because I have to think about the movements and I stop thinking about stupid stuff. I'm just focusing on that. Anyway, enough about me. Right. Queen of Wands on the bottom, that's you. You are confident. You are a sexy vibe. Everybody loves you. Remember that. Why does this particular reading sound like a lecture? I sound like a freaking... I don't know. I don't mean it to sound like that. I guess I just like... When I see that Eight of Swords, I get really cross because I'm like, no, I don't want anybody to be an Eight of Swords energy. Actually, it's this one. Shift. Should we pull that one as well? I feel like there's two. Playfulness, yes. Let's read them both. Where is my book? Here it is. Oh, guys, I have not stopped. Is anyone else tired? Because I am. I'm sort of tired but also excited. This Fire Horse year is like absolutely manic. Oh, it really is. Okay, here we go. 55. This is so cool, guys. Listen. Take a deep breath. This one is all about change. Big shifts are on the horizon and your angels want you to embrace it. Change can be a bit jarring. It may not be easy, but it sure as heck won't be boring. You can't always predict how things will turn out, but you can stay flexible. Standing still will get you nowhere. Step forward with confidence. Changes, new beginnings, major shifts, motivation and renewed sense of focus. Be versatile and enjoy the present moment. A deep breath before making the leap. And then the affirmation is, I let go of all excuses for not improving my life. Yeah. Why should you not improve? You deserve it. Okay, let's read the next one. 3939. Take a breath. Happiness and warmth are surrounding you and bringing confirmation that you've recently made the right choice. Feel free to express yourself and get a little playful with life. Let that burden slide off your shoulders. Things are about to start feeling a bit lighter and fun. Encouraging transitional energy. Feeling confident in a recent decision. Comfort and happiness are flooding in. A period of great happiness. And the affirmation is, happiness is my birthright. Yeah, it is. I think that's why I'm going all lecture-y, because I'm just like, stop being so down on yourself. It's okay, guys. I just love you guys so much. I love fire signs. You bring so much into a room, so much warmth and so much generosity. And you just, I mean, I love all the signs, but I don't know. I just feel like you need a little pep talk today for some reason. So you're awesome. You're the best. Remember that. Right, I'm just going to, actually, I'm going to put them there. And we're going to do a little Moonology. It's that one. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Oh, I like that one. And there's the green again. Dreamy energy. I mean, how does that tie in with everything that we've been saying? Sorry, they're all upside down. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does. You're coming to the end of like having to keep going. And it's this idea of like, you're letting go of like having to worry about change, worry about the future, think everything's always going to go wrong, not trust your choices. That's all going, that's all shifting for you. And now you're coming into a place of peace, of balance within yourself, where you're going to have that time, but you're not going to be so much in your actions. There's going to be more of a balance of feminine and masculine. So the doing, the action, and then also the receiving and kind of spiritual side of things. So that's beautiful, guys. Let's just put all those cards there at the end so you can see them. And I'm gonna finish there, I think. Do I want to? No, I do want to do one of mine. I didn't do that for the air signs, actually. I didn't feel to, but... Yeah, look, this is what I've been saying for the whole reading. Don't let anyone rain on your parade. This is just a lesson for all of us, right? How often are you just like feeling really good, feeling really upbeat? You've been really working on, doing the right things, making the right choices, and just doing your darn best, okay? And you're shining bright, and then you bump into somebody and it's like suddenly you're in their world and you're like, oh my God. Don't let that happen. If anybody's raining on your parade, put up your invisible umbrella, guys. Because you deserve to be happy, okay? And that is the end of that reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here with me. I always love to connect with you in this way. It's such a nice little group on here. I really appreciate having you here. And if you did enjoy this reading, then I always appreciate a thumbs up as well. It helps me grow the channel and grow the community that we have here. And while I'm here, guys, I said this at the beginning of the airs reading, but I forgot to do it with you guys. I will be doing a TikTok live on Saturday for the new moon, and you're very, very, very welcome to come. If you go on my TikTok, there'll be a post there, and there's a little sticker on the post where you can just click on it to register if you want to join. But it'll be really cool. There's going to be a collective tarot reading by me, and then a visualization for the new moon, like an activating visualization. And then my co-host, Luna Faye, she's going to be there. She's going to be doing a guided ritual to set our intentions and to harness that new moon energy. So it was really fun. We did our first one for the full moon, the last full moon in Sag, and it was really good fun. And I would love to have any of you there. So if you would like to come to that, that's awesome. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. And excuse me, I will see you soon. Bye.